The NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me? Oh, you know him. Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Live in the Pepsi Center.
Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Denver.
Gotta play the game.
This is their first time playing this squad so far this season.
You heard?
Going 2-1.
First time playing each other.
Explosive. Shaq, what's the key these days to building a great front court?
Well, the more versatile, the better. You know, but it's more about skill and brute strength. You know I'm about skill and brute strength. I was the most skillful and brutally strong guy ever to play the game.
It's right, you are brutal.
1,149. Talked about yourself.
That, you know, front court guys need to change ends. That's what's to tell you right now. Nothing else is funny to me.
You want me to show you how strong I am? I'll flip this table over right now.
I believe you could. I believe you could.
What you looking at, Ernie?
Not much.
All right.
It's on. It's on.
I see, Ernie.
And here's Kevin Harlan. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Let me see that. Let me see that starting line. What it is not what it was.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center.
Not even at 500.
The hometown for the Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith.
No good audio.
Joins us on the
None of that good shit. Straight
this game is part of the travel schedule for New Orleans. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them, facing up against a talent roster that wants to show that they're the better team.
I think for New Orleans, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do. I agree. They're not going to be close. They're going to have to battle their way to the postseason. But maybe they'll toughen up about the playoffs spot.
Nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge.
Well, guys, you remember that Anthony Davis had a 6'2" guard to a 6'10" big man. Now, he remembered telling my bed, I can't fit in my shoes. I can't fit in these jeans you brought me. And her saying, I just bought those 3 weeks ago. Kevin?
It's all. And Steve, tonight, a lot of players who are very basically being one long highlight reel tonight.
It is. We have some. You see the scream. When you see guys get the dunks, the quickness off the dribble. I mean, I'm impressed, Kevin. You watch the athleticism.
Get it popping, man. Throw that tag off. Get it kicked off. In the mile high.
So the Pelicans win the tip.
Bills win the tip.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans. Or the guards. Miller is out there with Davis, and it's Randall in at the 5 spot. Millsap with the steal.
You know.
It is good, the assist from Harris.
Mike Malone.
Orders the ninth for the Nuggets.
He's loving the way this game is.
Miller outside.
Drew. Plays some shooting guard.
Back to Holiday.
Let it rip.
And a miss here on the rebound. Here's Thomas, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday. And for Isaiah Thomas going into free agency, what he thought might be a big pay. Anything but that.
A few years ago, he was talking about backing to take a deal to prove he can still play. It has had a tumultuous past few years, but this deal could work out for the team if he can get back to form.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
And there's the first to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
basket on the assist by Thomas.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Jokic.
Holiday, no space, no room. No time
and Holiday kicks to Moore.
Each one.
5 to shoot.
Stolen!
It's stolen by Harris.
Denver came to play today on both sides.
3 straight shots to fall here to start.
Having a hard time.
6-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give credit, they did, especially on offense.
Games made adjustments when they needed to and kept the crowd.
Pocket 2. Here's Moore, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Got his guys playing his kind of ball.
For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Harris against Moore. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Miller kicks to Moore. Pass to Holiday. And it's Miller. They grab their own miss. Davis with the bucket.
This is what size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunity.
Passes to Harris. Over Moore on the high post. And that he just got his second basket of the game.
They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
And Moore. Now about 3 minutes. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And that one's good by Porter.
And their offense already shooting to jump out to this league.
They get going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holiday dishes to Moore. Good D by Thomas.
He misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Moore with the steal. Porter. And Holiday over Thomas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line.
When Holiday's feeling good, he causes plenty of these. Finish.
And Drew Holiday, Steve, is such a huge factor on the defensive end whenever he's on the floor.
You know, it's been a focus for him to step his game up on that end of the floor. He moves his feet so well that guys can't just blow by him. Numerically, the way he discourages shots at the rim, it's like having a defensive center.
Drew Holiday. Well, Greg, Anthony Davis was so take Drew Holiday for granted.
I mean, I think Holiday is a catalyst and really put pressure on an offense. He has improved efficient option at that guard spot. Has always been selected. Pressing a bit more to get involved and more aggression from him, I think.
Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Pelicans trail by 3. Moore right side. And the layup falls. Moore's got his first bucket.
A perimeter jump shooter. Each one will push for a better shot if he sees an opening.
Here's Jokic. And here's Miller. Grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots so far. Right at the 50% mark. And they'll keep possession. And it's in there.
Playing inside.
13-12, the same record that the Pelicans hold. Got to keep this thing up for 4 quarters. The deep quarter.
Tremendous accuracy in the paint.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. New Orleans with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Holiday against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding. Turned the game. High-level athlete with great running.
Well in transition.
The Pelicans time out of the game called for New Orleans and going against Denver. Their first
showdown. You love to see clubs that don't play each other.
Like it. East versus West. This is a very intriguing.
Good substitution here for New Orleans. Miritich comes in for Darius Miller. For Drew Holiday. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slings it.
1-2 pops right there. I mean, nice steal. And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play.
Into offense. It's a beautiful thing.
Show you just exactly how monstrous it was. This career stats. Recent game. He's coming off a 28 point, 7 rebound, 7 assists, and 2 steal game. Elfrid Payton.
Shot to go. Nails the baby hook.
We've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
This kicks to Barton. Passes it to Jokic. Thomas got 7.
The smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter.
They keep hammering away at him inside.
Porter in the corner. At the elbow. Jokic. Thomas passes. Outside for Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Denver scoring again.
And just enough. You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation.
And Alvin Gentry's been coaching in the NBA for almost 3 decades.
And a lot of what Gentry does is gives his players freedom. Don't meddle too much. Does a great job of managing personalities.
Jokic finds Thomas. Vanderbilt, who's guarded by Davis. And that one is a 6-point Nugget lead.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
Pass to Okafor. Good on the wing. Launches a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Williams' ability to space out the floor is huge. If he's squaring up from outside, the D has to close out.
He's guarded by Davis. Jokic, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The Pelicans trail by 3. beyond the arc. Here's Okafor, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Defensively, you caused the miss, but then you have to corral it. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that, giving up points.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 9. Outside quarter. Denver needs to get off the shot. Here's Jokic. Nice 4 for 7 to the point of that shot.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3. He kicks to Davis. 16 feet away. Isaiah Thomas is feeling it tonight for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
So you want this one?
It's about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion or love, like, that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years, always in my life. That like, I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals in their activity. Get you in trouble. But in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Okafor. Alfred Payton is out there with Hood. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. And now here's Barton. No points in the game yet for him. Mirotic grabs the miss. Pelicans trailed by 3. Outside Williams. Here's Hood. Misses off the right eye. So for the Nuggets.
Fortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team. They still should have been more active on defense, giving those guys a run for their money.
The Nuggets leading by 3. You look at this Pelicans offense, Steve, it's a very free-flowing system.
They were 3rd in the league last season in team assists per game. The back cuts they make and the willingness to share the ball are what teams strive for on the offensive end.
He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Great to see Mirotic attacking down.
Thomas kicks to Barton. Jokic inside, covered by Okafor. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic just got 4 points in the quarter. Pelicans trailed by 5. Now it's on. Which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you're more of an impact, your skill levels to go. My best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trailblazers. Those 2 teams, I think I had my best run.
I couldn't tell they had a little bit of heat or not. That means they're probably good.
Birthday full. You sure?
Yeah.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Jokic. Torrey Craig. Solomon Hill comes in for him. Rodney Hood. And it's Drew Holiday for Alfred Payton. Yep, that one goes.
I said if
Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
This is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Because we went to her sister's house.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mr. Moves nailed from the 3-point line. Mr. Moves got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside Holiday.
And,
kicks it to Clark.
She gave me 2 shots, and then they had the kids. She has 3 kids, and then Gigi, my older sister, had her, I guess it was her grandbaby.
Shoots it up.
Not fully understanding what
Denver grabs the miss. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Julius Randle picks one up. For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
It's like a
making a switch here. Johnson's check.
Have all these
What's up, gentlemen?
Games that you can play. We were playing a whole bunch of games, and then I started talking to her little boy about Fortnite, because he's like 6 or 7 years old. And they all play Fortnite, and I was just like, the way they were describing it, I was like, I wonder why Marty doesn't play Fortnite.
Here's Holiday, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging. Poke loose, shot clock at 6, and so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And a look at the recent power rankings, some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think Denver, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Hill.
Hey, keep the ball moving. Holiday. The offense all the way through.
Get down in the post.
That's to Lyles. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Holiday kicks to Randle, and Randle throws it.
The ticket on that one, that'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And the passes it to Holiday. From 13, next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a... Mr. Moves passes to Craig. Here's Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves has got 5 points so far.
Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
Blocked, and he's able to get it back. Good on that shot, and with that, points on the basket from Randle. Surveying the floor. And the pass to Mr. Moves. And it's off from 3-point range. The Pelicans have gone 6 50% shooting in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Ouch.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter.
Here's Craig.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration. You look at Wes Johnson, a perfect frame for playing hoops. 6'7", long arms, all the tools,
to the left wing. He tries for 3, and Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Hill. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday. And Wesley Johnson, the 4th overall pick, as Smitty back in 2010, went ahead of Paul George and DeMarcus Cousins, named 2.
Played 2 seasons at prime-time player with the Orangemen, a quality role player in the NBA now. Close, then a nice move to convert.
Now a timeout call.
That is no more. These are closed out now.
Ah, I got it.
Swap here on the floor. And then for New Orleans, Davis comes in for Hill, and it's Etuan Moore. Moore finds it down.
He has a score-first mindset. Etuan buys him time to find an open man.
Near the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3.
Partner, AD flying to the rim.
Play presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving it away. Now, here's Jokic. He's coming up.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them. Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why
shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57? Here's Holiday. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They should continue struggling to contain.
I got 2. One
here's Millsap. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. Millsap's got his first points of the night.
If you're guarding Paul Millsap, what you have to recognize, he does a good job with camouflaging.
Passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Jokic. And Harris lays it up and in. And the Nuggets.
Love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Holiday, the pass. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
How many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat? A monster dunk.
Greg, you're right. He really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room.
What happens when you get an excellent screen like that? He had plenty of space. Fast. Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective efficiency.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Over Miller. That one drilling the rim on the way down. Davis has got 4.
Those guys so versatile. Each option the defense chooses to take.
Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. And has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's get from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Biggest defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It'll come down to defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Yeah, I even put some.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first, he had 16 points and 5 rebounds.
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really... Then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus. Shaq, how do you...
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
That'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan on the flip side.
My brother.
You want me to call them?
Denver skyline looking absolutely gorgeous tonight as we return to the Mile High City. We've got second half action for you, and at the next
yeah, please believe the hype from the flight, man. I've been taking flight. If you put me in, I'm making plays. Put that on my life.